Hello everyone, my name is John Merullo. I'm a librarian here at the Houston Public Library, and welcome to Book Chat. As it sounds, we're going to be talking about books. June is LGBT Pride Month, and we celebrate in June to commemorate the Stonewall riots, which began at a gay bar called the Stonewall Inn at Greenwich Village in New York on June 28, 1969. We marked the 50th anniversary last year, and since then, it's become an annual celebration of lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender people and their contributions to society. I've been asked to talk about one of my favorite books with LGBT themes, and I'm a gay man, and I'm an Anglophile. I love everything that's English. Britcoms, the Queen, everybody. So I wanted to do a book with an English theme, and I chose Brideshead Revisited by Evelyn Waugh. Although Charles Ryder is the protagonist, the breakout character, the one everyone remembers, is his university friend, Sebastian Flyte. Sebastian is the second son of a marquis and is the quintessential gay aesthete. He dresses beautifully, he loves to go on picnics with champagne, he loves pretty things. And he's more than just a bit eccentric. He brings his teddy bear, Aloysius, to Oxford with him, and treats Aloysius like he's a human being. Sebastian is all at once a humorous and a tragic figure. As the novel opens, Charles Ryder is an army officer in World War II visiting Brideshead, which is Sebastian's family's country estate. He's spent considerable time there before. And the bulk of the novel is Ryder's remembrances of Sebastian and Sebastian's sister Julia and the family. The full title is very telling. Brideshead Revisited, The Sacred and Profane Memories of Captain Charles Ryder. Same-sex attraction, which is still taboo when Waugh wrote this novel in the 1940s, is explored, as are themes of religion, class, and alcoholism. Ryder faces internal conflict when he has to deal with his interest and affection for both Sebastian and also for Sebastian's sister Julia. Also, the Flyte family are Roman Catholics, which, despite their wealth and noble status, still had a stigma at the time in England. Now, if you haven't read the novel, maybe you've seen the 1981 TV miniseries, which was excellent, starring Jeremy Irons and Anthony Andrews, and also very highly recommended. I believe we do own that on DVD. Now, another novel, which we don't currently own at HPL, but you can get from Interlibrary Loan, that you also might enjoy if you like Brideshead Revisited, is Morris by E.M. Forster. It also deals with gay men in upper-class England in the early 20th century. And Morris was brought to the screen in a beautiful 1987 Merchant Ivory film starring James Wilby, Hugh Grant, and Rupert Graves. Seek that out too. It's definitely worth a watch. Now, if you want to find out a little bit more about what life was like for men in pre-Stonewall era England who were gay, you might want to check out some books by or about Oscar Wilde and Quentin Crisp. Oscar Wilde, of course, famous novelist and playwright, Importance of Being Earnest, Picture of Dorian Gray, great stuff. Here's a book about him called The Secret Life of Oscar Wilde, which tells about that part of his life. Very, very interesting character. Now, Quentin Crisp is just hilarious to read about. He wrote some great memoirs. One of them is right here, and it's called How to Become a Virgin. Definitely hilarious, wonderful reading. Now, if you're like me, you might be interested in history also, particularly literary history. And a book you might want to check out is called Before the Closet by Alan J. Franson. And it's an overview of same-sex couplings in English literature and going all the way back to Beowulf. I was an English major. I've read Beowulf. It's a long time ago. Now, if you miss being able to talk face-to-face with your librarian for book recommendations, We have a way around that. You can make a virtual appointment to talk to an HPL librarian to recommend some books through our Book a Librarian service. And we'll set up a Zoom appointment with you. Just go to houstonlibrary.org/bookalibrarian. And you'll get an email from us confirming your appointment time, and we'll be glad to chat with you online about some books you might like. All these books that I have here are available here at Houston Public Library, either in print or in ebooks. And please browse our catalog, take a look. We've got amazing stuff, something for everybody. So this is John Merullo, and this is Book Chat.